Hello everyone, it's spectergris, and I was tagged by Our Faye, so I figure I might as well do the tag video now, since currently Borderlands is pissing me off. I finally decided to try out Borderlands, and it is fucking awesome. They have an entire class. Well, I guess it's a class, it's Mordecai, but he specializes in sniper rifles and revolvers, and I am shitting myself over this. It's awesome. But anyway, instead of wasting time on my Borderlands obsession now, let's get to the questions. What is my name? My name is Drew. Past tense of draw. I guess, I don't know. Well, I know my name, of course. Silly Drew. Sorry. It's about 3 o'clock in the morning as I'm doing this, because I'm just pissed off. Fucking slash. Or is it sledge? I don't... yeah. Anyway, how old am I? I am 8... No, I'm not 18 anymore. I'm 19. 19. I just turned 19 on the 25th of April. So, woo. 19. I've been able to buy cigarettes for legally 1 year, even though I don't smoke. It's just nice to know that I can. In case, I don't know, I should ever meet a magical hobo who's like, buy me cigarettes and I will grant you 3 wishes. I know I can legally get those wishes. I might get some bad looks from people who don't like smokers, but they can shove it up their ass. Where are you from, and do you live there now? I'm originally from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Well, not really Pittsburgh. It was like I wouldn't call it a suburb. I mean, the people in the town called it a suburb, but really it was a fucking, like, crapshoot way out in the Mon Valley. And those from Pittsburgh will know of the Mon Valley and know why it sucks. Okay, number 11 is like an accent question. I'll tell you why it sucks then. Is it cold where you are now? Well, it's 3 a.m. Let me check my little, It's 54, so yeah, it's pretty fucking cold right now, which is kind of sad, because 54 didn't used to be cold. It used to be quite warm whenever I lived back east, but out here it's considered cold, and to tell you the truth, it feels cold now. It's crappy. All of a sudden you take on the paradigms of where you live. Oh, I never told you where I live now. I live out in the Midwest, Kansas. That's all you're getting to know. Not where in Kansas, just Kansas. Yeah. What am I wearing? Well, I'm wearing a gray t-shirt, cargo pants, and, like, I don't know, no socks. Unlike Alarafe and Seraphim, I am going commando. No, I'm not. I'm afraid to go commando. Being without underwear freaks me out. So freaky. People should always wear underwear. It is not okay not to wear underwear. Underwear, there's a reason for underwear. I don't know what that reason is, but it's a good reason, I'm sure of it. What was the last thing you listened to? Well, according to my little teeny tiny MP3 player, I wait for the Pearl logo to, like... I listened to I Just Can't Wait to Be King, French version from The Lion King. I know, I'm a dork. I listen to songs in different languages because sometimes they just sound better. Even though the English version actually sounded way better than the... Well, I'm not saying that. I mean, they sound the exact same. It's just one has a different language. And to tell you the truth, sometimes I don't like to think about the words, I just like to listen to the music. Which is why I listen to the other, like, you know, the different languages. Damn you, 3 a.m. What was the last thing I ate? I ate Chipotle, which is the greatest fucking thing. It is probably the greatest thing since the invention of the burrito itself. I had a chicken burrito with extra rice, cheese, and pinto beans, and it was fucking delicious. Oh, I don't want to eat that again, actually. I'm too full. Those things are huge. What was the last thing I watched on TV? Well, technically, if you're talking about television, the last thing I watched on TV was the SNL with Betty White, which was fucking fantastic. She is the funniest thing ever. Yeah, it's just funny. Betty White. I remember you on the Golden Girls, Betty White. And you're talking about sex, which creeps me out because you're like 80 and you were like 60 in that show. Okay, I'm skipping that. I'm not skipping that question. I'm getting off that question because I want to think about Betty White doing anything other than friggin' knitting at this point. What is your favorite TV show and why? I don't really watch that much TV, but I guess my favorite TV show would probably be. Wow, that's a hard question. Probably Charmed. Like, well, it's still on TNT. But really, I only like the first few seasons of that show. Ever, like, up to the point where Shannon Doherty, like, gets kicked off, then I'm done. I just get kind of pissed off after she gets kicked off. I'm like, what the f... You don't kill off Shannon Doherty. What the hell's wrong with you, Charmed? But, yeah. What was the last movie you saw? How was it? In theaters, the last movie I saw was Avatar in IMAX 3D. And to tell you the truth, if it wasn't for I mean, it was an amazing movie. When I walked out of there, I was like, holy shit, that was the best movie ever. But then all of a sudden, after a couple days and letting my mental state cool down from the Avatarness, I finally figured out that without the CG, that would not be a very good movie at all. In fact, it would probably get a Razzie award. One of those weird awards for really bad shit. Yeah. The last movie I saw that was actually good was, I just recently not today, I guess it would be yesterday now, I decided to watch Amélie again. God, why is everything French in my life? Anyway, it's this, like, foreign film about this girl that, like, goes and fixes people's lives, kind of. And it was amazing. It's one of my favorite movies. Do you have an accent? Well, I guess you could tell me more than I can. I've been told I don't. Like, I've never picked up a local accent. I can do local accents. Like, the one from, like, my childhood, when I lived back in the Mon Valley, it would be... Let's see if I can do it. Yins want to go to Permani Brothers and that? Yep, that's how they sound. I am not joking. This is coming from someone who lived there. They say yins instead of you all or y'all. Yins. It's creepy. But yeah, I've never actually picked up accents, so I don't know. Quick, find a book or something. Oh, crap. I picked up Neil Gaiman's American Gods. Shadow was scanning the minutes of winter, 1878, when Chad McMullen knocked and entered, looking sharp-faced, like a child bringing home a bad report card. "Mr. Ansel," he said. "Mike, I'm truly sorry about this. Personally, I like you, but that don't change anything, you know." Shadow said he knew. Well, I guess that's it for my tag video. Thank you to Aurafay for tagging me, and who do I tag? Well, I tag everyone. If you want to do this, go ahead. Because, you know, it's cooler that way. Freedom, yeah. Freedom and equality. Whoopee! I really have got to stop doing these at 3 a.m. Well, bye, people.